How do I say goodbye to OG Bob Arum? The fights start coming and I started biting, and then they made me stop fighting. They compared me to Mike Tyson, so I started biting, and now I'm not fighting. It's so hard to say goodbye to top rank boxing. What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. As y'all see for yourself, Mike Compton had just tweeted out, listen, Edgar Berlanga is no longer with Top Rank. They could not come to a deal, man. Oh my goodness. So it's getting real. So you know I gotta go ahead and drop the, let me go ahead and drop the knowledge on y'all. Let me read the articles, see what they say, and then of course I'm gonna give you my opinion. So y'all stay tuned and let's check it out. So shout out to ESPN.com. It says super middleweight Edgar Berlanga Top Rank goes their separate ways. All right. Edgar Berlanga and Top Rank have mutually agreed to part ways after months of talks that failed to resolve key issues. Team Berlanga and promotional company told ESPN both sides have signed a separation agreement. So nobody broke contract or anything like that. That's the good news, right? Berlanga, 20-0 with 16 knockouts, is now a promotional free agent. The 25-year-old native of Brooklyn, New York, started his career with 16 first knockouts in his first 16 fights. 16 first round knockouts in his first 16 fights. Berlanga stepped up in class for his last 4 fights and scored a decision with wins in each. Berlanga made his Top Rank debut April 2019 on the undercard of Terrence Crawford versus Amir Khan. His last 11 fights came under the Top Rank banner. His last 2 victories versus Steve Rose in March versus Romer Angulo. In June, headline Top Rank boxing on ESPN cards in New York. The Rose fight sold out the Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden. The Angulo fight resulted in a 6-month suspension for Berlanga after he bit his opponent. I'm officially a promotional free agent, Berlanga said in a statement to ESPN. I want to thank Top Rank, Bob Arum, and ESPN for the last few years. I'm excited for the future and will be waiting for my manager to tell me what the next move is. I've sold out the theater at the Garden. I've set a goal for myself to sell out the big room at MSG, Madison Square Garden, and throw the biggest party at the Garden that Puerto Rico fans have ever seen. I can't wait for the future. Berlanga's manager, Keith Connolly, advises fighters who are signed with PBC and Matchroom Boxing. Both Al Heyman and Eddie Hearn are expected to show interest in Berlanga. Berlanga isn't rated at 168 pounds by ESPN and has failed to provide an explosive power punching display fans are accustomed to in his past 3 bouts. Actually, it's been his past 4 bouts. But he's a proven ticket seller in a sport short on He's a proven ticket seller in a sport short on them. We wish him the best of luck in the future, Top Rank spokesman Evan Korn said. Berlanga's suspension ended last month. He was eyeing a return in March with Top Rank, but now he's a free agent. It's unclear when he'll be back in the ring. So the good news is he has a manager that works with, that has a good relationship with the PBC and Matchroom, all right? And that's a good thing. Now the bad news is if he gets signed to PBC, it's a 168. And listen, here's my thing. I definitely see Edgar Berlanga going to the PBC route if he's trying to keep himself, if he wants to get in the mix with all the big fighters. Now, of course, Matchroom has the ultimate guy at 168, which is Canelo Alvarez. And by ultimate guy, I mean the money maker, you know, or whatever, which is Canelo Alvarez. All right, so Matchroom does have that, but it's highly unlikely that Edgar Berlanga will get a fight. Well, I don't know. In today's boxing, it's not highly unlikely. It just depends on how he looks. But I would think that if he wants to, it's a tough situation, because if he wants the more to make a name for himself more, he should go to the PBC. But I mean, if he wants to fight with Canelo, which I don't think he'll be getting no time soon, go to Matchroom. And it's not guaranteed that Canelo will fight him, not because of anything threatening, but because he has yet to make a name for himself. Albeit him and Canelo could make for a big fight, being that he's Puerto Rican, Canelo's Mexican. They have that Mexican-Puerto Rican rivalry. So, I mean, I could possibly see them trying to conjure some stuff up in that way, but it would take a while. I mean, literally, think about it, bro. I don't see that being possible anytime soon. How would you explain Edgar Berlanga getting a shot at Canelo Alvarez before Caleb Plant or David? Well, obviously, Caleb Plant had his shot, but David Benavidez, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't necessarily know how that would conjure up, but I definitely feel like if he wants the more to get to where the more of the super middleweight stars is at, he would go for PBC. Regardless, listen, Edgar Berlanga, top rank build to him. It was a gift and a curse, bro. He got up, got 16 consecutive 16 first round knockouts. And that's an amazing thing. But the problem is when he didn't really get to gain any experience from that. And when he stepped up in competition, we haven't seen knockouts since. So it's kind of a gift and a curse. But nevertheless, maybe, I don't know why. I don't know what exactly him and Top Rank couldn't agree on. But maybe, you know, maybe we'll see a better version. Maybe, I don't know, but then again, I mean, I don't know, man, because the way PBC been moving lately, bro, I'm not so sure. Their fighters barely the PBC fighters are barely fighting, bro. So I don't know. I don't know if he goes the PBC route. But if he goes the Matchroom route, I don't see him being locked in with a lot of fighters, bro. Like, he doesn't have that many options with Matchroom. So it's a tough, sticky situation, bro. That he's gonna have to, you know, he's gonna have to go by. So regardless, man, I wish him the best. I know he's gonna do what's best for him. In my opinion, like I said, between the PBC and Matchroom, it's like it's a catch for each one. So what do you guys think that he should go to? Where do you think that he should go? Regardless, he still has a lot of stepping up to do. Imagine him versus David Morrell. I think that makes for an interesting matchup. I have David Morrell win. I don't see him beat none of the top guys at 168 right now, but it's way too soon. So let me know what you guys think about Edgar Berlanga. What do you want to see from him next? Who do you want to see him fight? Who do you want to see him sign with? Like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?